No, not amazing. It's not a noun, it's adjective. Amazement.
Amazement.
Yes, it's an amazement.
Amazement. Okay, aware.
Not aware, aware.
Aware. I don't know. Aware. Awareness.
Maybe awareness. Uh-huh.
Excitement.
Excitement.
After sadness. Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom. Improvement. Neighborhood. After illness. Imagination.
Not imagination. Imagination with A. N-A-T.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Celebration. Like this. Okay. So curiosity.
Spelling is wrong. C-U-R-I-O-S-I-T-Y. Mm-hmm. G-E-N-E-R-O-S-I-T-Y. Without you. S-I-T-Y.
Every time you
No, it will be absent.
okay.
Next one.
Membership.
Mm-hmm.
So wisdom. I don't know what is that.
Which one? Wisdom it should be. Yes. Nice. So you know the meaning of all of them?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. How clever, how experienced you are. It shows wisdom. You are wise, clever, experienced. If I say, it shows that you are wise. I think the previous lessons, a little bit, we seen it. Mudrosti, is it right? Pronunciation?
Мудрость. Окей. А,
Wise, wisdom. So, one more time. Abstract noun to adjective to verb.
Angry. Shameless. No.
No, of course not. Ashamed.
Shamed.
Ashamed.
S-H-I-M. It's not shamed?
Ashamed.
Ashamed.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Death. Death. Death.
Dead.
No, it's
Dead.
not death.
Hey, it's people cannot hear. It's deaf. Dead. D-E-A-D. Uh-huh.
Okay. Dangerous.
Uh-huh.
So, belief. Verb. Believe it.
No, not believed.
No.
Believe is written wrong. Correct word, but spelling is mistaken. L-I-E-V-E. L-I-E-V-E. Correct. Li-e-ve.
Okay. Ah.
Believe. Believe. B-E-L-I-E-V-E.
B-E-L.
I-E-V-E.
Without E-R. Ah, that's it.
Uh-huh.
No, with. Hated. Just hate. Loss. Lose.
Mm-hmm.
Memory. To memory. Memorizing.
Memorize. Remember or memorize will be correct answer for you.
Memory. I right remember.
Memorize with Z. So, not only this is a mistake. Can you take a screenshot of this page via telephone, computer?
2 seconds. Which one?
Vocabulary.
Okay.
Exercise A. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
These words and these words in section D, you need to use them to fill in the blanks.
Okay, I'm writing to express my sympathy for you. Terrible. I'm writing to express my sympathy for you. Terrible. Ashamed? No.
I don't think so. Terrible. One thing you need to find.
Okay. That was a shock to us. Disappointment?
No, terrible
Sadness?
loss.
Loss?
Terrible loss. Because someone passed away. John's dad is written, right? So if someone passed away, you need to say, it's my loss. I lost him. I lost her. we need to say.
Okay. That to my complete I realized I won first prize. To my complete excitement.
No, synonym of excitement. Approximately synonym we can say.
Disappointment.
Amazement.
How's
Amazement.
amazement.
Satisfaction, happiness.
Okay. I've been seeing my girlfriend for about 6 months. So it's quite a serious. It's quite a serious partnership.
Relationship will be better, I guess.
Okay. There is a strong that offers the manager job in the next few weeks. Possibility.
Strong possibility will be better for you guys. Strong belief, strong possibility, strong chance. Possibility, why not?
Okay. Possibility. I could smell gas in my kitchen, but the plumber decided there was no immediate what?
I think this is the most easiest one. Gaz.
Necessary?
Gaz. I smell
Gas.
gas.
I smell gas in my kitchen.
Uh-huh.
My plumber decided there are no immediate
Second part is not important.
danger?
Immediate danger.
So when I failed the exam, it was a huge expecting to pass.
Huge.
When I had failed it was a huge possibility. No.
Not possibility.
Belief.
Hey, read carefully.
I've been expecting. No, it's not. It's the opposite of the.
You need to find something negative. You gave me all the positive words.
Sadness.
Huge sadness, no. So TikTok phrase.
TikTok phrase.
So sadness. I broke up with my boyfriend. So sadness broke my heart. Something like that. No.
Loose.
But like this.
Danger.
No.
No.
Danger. If your dad hears it, of course, dangerous.
It was a huge.
Like a broken heart.
Frustration.
No. It's about you are getting angry, we can say. That you are discouraged, if I say like this. Demotivated, broken heart, disappointment, if I say.
Disappointment. Contrary to popular, for many children, school days are not the happiest of times. Popular.
Too common phrase.
Popular. I'm trying. Belief.
Popular belief, yes.
So my eldest daughter has very vivid something. I think she'll end up becoming a writer. Imagination.
Vivid imagination, clear, bright.
Imagination.
Da. Is it clear now?
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. So, can you listen to this podcast? There are 3 people talking about their earliest childhood memory. A little bit complex, maybe. Take notes and tell me what they say.
1.39. 1.
My earliest memory, I must have been about 3, I guess, possibly 2, was when we'd been to a fun fair, and I would have gone with my brother, who's a bit older than me, and my parents, and I'd been bought a helium balloon, and for some reason the balloon had a snowman inside it. It was only September, I don't know why there was a snowman, but there was. And I took it out into the back garden, and because it was full of helium, obviously it was pulling on the string. It wanted to fly away. And I let go. I didn't let go by accident. I remember letting go on purpose to see what would happen. And of course what happened was the balloon flew up into the sky over the neighbours' trees and disappeared. And I was absolutely devastated, heartbroken by the loss of the balloon, and stood there crying and crying. And my dad had to go back to the fun fair and get me another identical balloon, which did nothing to console me. I kept crying and crying and crying, and that's my earliest memory. Not a very happy one.
2.
My earliest memory is probably from when I was about 3 or 4 years old, and it was Christmas, and I was at my nana's house with all my family, and my uncle was reading to me. He was reading The Little Mermaid, except that he was making it up. He wasn't actually reading the words in the book. He was just saying things like, Ariel went to buy some fish and chips and things like that. And that made me quite annoyed because I was at an age where I couldn't really read myself, but I knew that he was reading it wrong. So I got quite annoyed with him and told him to read it properly. But yeah, that's my earliest memory.
3.
My earliest memory is from when I must have been nearly 3, and we were moving house. We moved to a block of flats, and I remember arriving, and it was dark, and we'd had quite a long journey. And we arrived, and we went in the door, and we turned the lights on, and nothing happened. And the whole flat was completely black and dark. No power, no electricity, no lights. And I thought this was fantastic. And we had a torch, and I was just running around the hall and the rooms, finding all these new rooms, all with a torch. And I imagined that it was always going to be like that we'd arrived in a house that wasn't going to have light, so I was always going to have to use a torch. And I thought that was going to be brilliant. My mother was in tears. Obviously, she was very stressed from the journey and arriving somewhere and having no power. But I was really, really excited by it. And the next day, when the power came on, I was really disappointed.
Ready?
2 seconds. Yes, that's all.
Okay, what did you understand? Can you talk about these stories one by one?
Okay, 3 stories about the earliest memory of childhood.
Mm-hmm.
First one, when this author, he was 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
He saw the balloon in September in shape of the snowman.
Mm-hmm.
So he let this balloon of snowman, he let it go.
Yes.
After he was crying, and his father bought or wanted to bought the same thing for him, the same shape of the balloon.
Okay, second memory.
Second one, when well, sorry.
No worries.
I don't know. when he was or she was, I don't remember, 3 or 4 years. It was Christmas. It was a Christmas, and the uncle of the author wrote them the book, but he did it incorrectly. He has doing this
Incorrectly.
and
He fabricated, not incorrect. He fabricated, mocked up a story.
fabricated, yes. So actually he asked him to read properly the story because he was annoyed, maybe something like this.
Next
So
one.
third history about when he was 3 years old. He and his family moved to other house. So first thing they realized that there were no light, no electricity. So in the dark they were observing the house with the torch. So his parents were stressed. His mother were crying. But he was amazed because he loved this.
Love this.
Loved this. Yes. To observe the darkness with a torch.
Okay. So, what is your earliest memory? Deeply explain, please.
The first one.
Your earliest memory. It cannot be first one.
My earliest memory.
Yeah.
Something about when I was 2 or 3 years
Old.
and we were playing with my sister, I think. Something like this.
My sister and I both were playing, for example.
Were playing. So nothing interesting.
No, this is not a memory. This is just explanation. Actually, not explanation even. This is a description of the situation. You gave me the headline. Congratulations. After the headline, what is the story?
Okay, the story, I remember a lot of toys, let's say, with the different shape, different color on the middle of the room, with a lot of toys.
In the middle of the room?
Yes, we were playing and we were happy, I think. But every time at the end we were fighting sometimes.
And that is all?
That
Two memory. So you are going to listen to a radio program about memories, and then there is research about our first memories. That maybe your memory is just mocked up, because according to some research, we cannot remember earlier than the age 4, I think it says. So let's listen to this podcast, and then we will discuss these questions.
okay.
First of all, give me the answers, then listen, of course.
Okay, how far back in our lives can we usually remember things? I think it's clear memory could stay in our mind after 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Why can't we remember things before that age? Because of the brain cells we were it was generated, not maybe we had less cells, less memory.
Not a memory, maybe cannot be enough aware of the situations, because even you don't know how to describe words, items, situations. You just learn at 4 the names of objects, right? How your
So I
brain
think
can
the
remember.
objective of the child
Uh-huh.
is to learn how to walk, how to speak, how to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the task to memorize something. It's task to have a lot of information,
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of skills to be able to continue to
Mm-hmm.
continue to live, something like this.
Okay.
What kinds of feelings and events might people be more likely to remember? More likely, are the memory.
These
some
are the
hap-
memories.
This type of memories could be the moments of the happiness, the moments of the relationship with the family, when
Mhm.
they had a lot of emotions or sadness. I don't know.
Mhm.
So it could be something with huge emotional condition
Impact.
impacts.
Deep emotional impact if it has.
Emotional impacts.
Mhm.
So are our first memory mostly visual or of sounds and smells? Visual or sounds and smells? I can't say. I think it's more visual,
Of course.
or it could be. We can have some visual memories after smelling some smells or to hearing some sounds. Maybe it could touch. the part of
Recognize.
our
Maybe we
brains.
can say.
So, why might some people's first memories are unreliable?
Be unreliable.
Be unreliable.
Reliable. Mhm.
Because
Because.
they because
Mhm.
because in this age it could be just the results of some, how to say, of imagination,
Mhm.
first thing, or your brain can create some memories.
Made up. Make up. Mix up or made up.
Yeah,
Your brain can mix up. Yeah, so
can
make
make up
up.
some memories after
Mhm.
hearing some histories about you or
Mhm.
some after not showing looking at some photos, etc.
When we encounter with different photographs, visual inputs, or other external stimulants, generally our brain tends to make up a story, we can say, based on these stimulants or external inputs that we face or we experience, we say.
We don't believe. We shouldn't
Uh-huh.
believe to our brain.
Shouldn't believe in the production of our brain.
Yeah.
So let's listen to this podcast. Where is this?
Who is it?
Here. First one.
1.40. Are our first memories reliable, or are they always based on something people have told us? What age do most people's first memories come from? John Fisher has been reading a fascinating new book about memory by Professor Draisma called How Memory Shapes Our Past. and he's going to answer these questions for us and more. Hello, John.
Hello.
Let's start at the beginning then. At what age do first memories generally occur?
Well, according to both past and present research, 80% of our first memories are of things which happen to us between the ages of 2 and 4. It's very unusual to remember anything that happened before that age.
Why is that?
There seem to be two main reasons, according to Professor Draisma. The first reason is that before the age of 2, children don't have a clear sense of themselves as individuals. They can't usually identify themselves in a photo. And you know how a very small child enjoys seeing himself in a mirror, but he doesn't actually realize that the person he can see is him. Children of this age also have problems with the pronouns I and you, and a memory without I is impossible. That's to say, we can't begin to have memories until we have an awareness of self.
And the second reason?
The second reason is related to language. According to the research, first memories coincide with the development of linguistic skills, with a child learning to talk. And as far as autobiographical memory is concerned, it's essential for a child to be able to use the past tense, so that he or she can talk about something that happened in the past, and then remember it.
I see. What are first memories normally about? I mean, is it possible to generalize at all?
Early memories seem to be related to strong emotions, such as happiness, unhappiness, pain, and surprise. Recent research suggests that 3/4 of first memories are related to fear, to frightening experiences like being left alone, or a large dog, or having an accident, things like falling off a swing in a park. And of course this makes sense, and bears out the evolutionary theory that the human memory is linked to self-preservation. You remember these things in order to be prepared if they happen again, so that you can protect yourself.
Are first memories only related to emotions, or are there any specific events that tend to become first memories?
The events that are most often remembered, and these are always related to one of the emotions I mentioned before, are the birth of a baby brother or sister, a death, or a family visit. Festive celebrations with bright lights were also mentioned quite frequently, much more frequently than events we might have expected to be significant, like a child's first day at school. Another interesting aspect is that first memories tend to be very visual. They're almost invariably described as pictures, not smells or sounds.
First memories are often considered unreliable in that perhaps sometimes they're not real memories, just things other people have told us about ourselves or that we have seen in photos. Is that true according to Professor Draisma?
Absolutely. He cites the famous case of the Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget.
The first one is finished.
Okay. So what did you understand?
John Fishing.
Uh-huh.
Fishing.
Fisher.
Fisher. Okay.
Mhm.
He was explaining about the research that the earliest memory can be within 80% of probability in ages from 2 to 4.
Mhm.
So, after research of the Dr. Draisma,
Mhm.
so before this age, it's you can't memorize something because
You can't
it's
remember.
remember
Uh-huh.
because of 2 or 3
The age 2, 3.
so the first one, why we can't memorize or remember, it's the babies can't identify themselves. They have no idea about
What's happening in their surrounding.
about I or you.
Mm-hmm. They don't know personal pronouns, like you said.
The second one is the language for remember something or to.
They don't know tenses.
They don't know the tense for describe the memory, you need to use the past tense.
Mhm.
So
Narratives.
in this age,
At this age.
at this age,
I'm an annoying teacher. Always interrupts.
I think it's good.
A.
At this age, the children can't
Recognize or be aware of.
recognize
Uh-huh. Recognize the situation. So, John Piaget, the developer, the dad of, the father of childhood psychology, at the development of feelings and sensation. So let's listen to this podcast about John Piaget and his first memory, and then tell me again what's going on here. Let's start.
1.41. First memories are often considered unreliable in that perhaps sometimes they're not real memories, just things other people have told us about ourselves or that we have seen in photos. Is that true, according to Professor Draisma?
Absolutely. He cites the famous case of the Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget. Piaget had always thought that his first memory was of sitting in his pram as a one-year-old baby when a man tried to kidnap him. He remembered his nanny fighting the kidnapper to save him. The nanny was then given a watch as a reward by Jean's parents. But many years later, I think when Jean was 15, the parents received a letter from the nanny in which she returned the watch to them. The nanny, who was by now an old woman, confessed in the letter that she'd made up the whole story, and that was why she was returning the watch. Of course, Jean had heard the story told so many times that he was convinced that he'd remembered the whole incident.
Hey, what's going on?
So it's about Monsieur Piaget,
Mhm.
about his memories of the childhood where he would how to say, someone wanted to kidnap him.
Wanted to
So
kidnap him or attempt to kidnap him.
Kidnap him. So his nanny were fighting
Mhm.
this man for saving his wife, let's say,
Okay.
and he was listening this history, the situation.
I guess you lost connection.
Was connection.
Now it's okay, I guess. So he lost connection, we said.
So he was listening this history several times,
Mhm.
and he thought
Mhm.
he seems to. No, I don't know how to say it. Казалось бы, he thought that he remembered the situation.
Okay. After repeating the several stories or after just listening to the same story several times from people or maybe himself, he noticed that maybe the memory is not clear vividly. Because of it, maybe we offer Jean Piaget and the theory of the first guy in the first podcast that these kind of first memories are not so clear, not so vivid. Because some parts that we have to feel because we don't remember. So. Can you talk about these feelings and events? You see some clouds on the screen. Use them to create sentences and stories. Please try to use narratives.
Using these words I
To
need
describe a story, to create a story, or describe the words, if you cannot create a story, of course.
Okay.
For example,
feel
what is embarrassment?
embarrassment?
The most difficult one to describe.
Embarrassment.
Uh-huh.
The feeling when someone is, it's like disappointed.
Disappointment, why not?
So some kind of disappointment, but not too much.
Shame, maybe can we say? Embarrassment is kind of shame.
As embarrassment, yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a shame. How to describe this?
Which one?
Okay, embarrassment is some kind of disappointment. Shame
Mm-hmm.
is the feeling of mixed of the sadness and embarrassment.
Uh-huh. Harry Potter.
You understand your failure, your I don't know. When you understand that you could be in
Mhm.
the bad shape before the other people, something like this.
Before the other people, you are in bad shape. What does it mean?
It means, I don't know,
Physical bad shape, appearance,
shame.
shame.
Yes, it's shame. It's a feeling when you understand.
Ashamed, and then you feel that you are in a situation or circumstance humiliates you.
Yes.
Maybe.
Correct.
Correct. Молодец. Я молодец. So,
Вы молодец.
next one.
So, sadness. We understand the sadness.
How can you
So,
describe it?
sadness is a feeling with deep frustration
Uh-huh.
when with of the link it to the down of your
Mhm.
emotion. So, when you heard some sad information, some
Said
bad
information. Information can be said.
bad information.
Catastrophic, negative.
When you hear something that could break your heart,
Mm-hmm.
so you feel the sadness.
Mm-hmm. So, next one.
Pain. It is a feeling when you feel the real harm. I don't know.
When something hurts you, it will be
yes.
painful.
When something physically hurts you, you can
Mhm.
feel the pain.
Just in medicine, we describe it an uncomfortable feeling.
Okay. all the feelings are uncomfortable normally.
Okay, next one.
Frustration. It's some. I think it's a high level of the embarrassment and the disappointment.
Frustration is the situation that makes you angry.
Yeah.
It's not directly shame or embarrassment, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Frustration. It's angry.
Yes.
Okay. Frustration. It's a feeling
Uh-huh.
that you feel when something I don't know hurt you, but it's a pain. So when you're angry, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel something. excitement. It's feeling that you feel when you are happy. I'm not good at explaining this.
It is the happiness towards something. Can be felt by the person like something new, like always. The difference is this, happiness and excitement.
Amazement. It's also the happiness.
Mhm.
Amazement. But it could be linked to seeing something new, beautiful, I think.
Yes, amazement, excitement, so interesting. Maybe I'm so robotic. Because positive feelings are always just positive, it's something for me, and the right side negative. I cannot describe what is the difference between them.
For me, there are no a lot of
Significant difference?
between amazement, excitement.
Ah, you look like me. I have two feelings, positive, negative, finito.
So, boredom.
Boredom. It means get bored, boring, boredom.
It's a feeling when you nothing to do.
Mhm.
When
When you feel you got
when
lost.
you need something new.
Yes, maybe we can say.
Events. Oof. So a day's out. It's a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you don't work. So it's a day we're out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A festival or celebration. This is the event when a lot of musicians and a lot of people collect in some place for doing the how to say the show.
Okay.
Getting a wonderful or disappointing present. Getting wonderful or disappointing present. It's an event.
Mm-hmm.
So these events, the situation when you will feel the frustration or embarrassment or excitement.
Okay, so the second part will be your homework. Because now we need to run to another classroom.
Okay.
So, you have questions?
Kind of. No, I don't have the questions, but I have a lot of
Thoughts?
motivation for learning.
Why not? Yes, I'm happy to hear. I can say. So, if you don't have any questions, thank you for today. Take care of yourself. See you in the next lessons. Namaste. Bye bye for now.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Just let's make it clear. Someone asked a question about the situation. Let me make it easier for you. Where is this? It's not a conversation class, Kainat. First of all, yes. According to this situation, yes, we've been discussing some good words, discussions, feeling, medical terms, development, because we need these words, these phrases, or these structures for us writing task 1, writing task 2 as well. But I think you came a little bit late because you need to wait as well to the next class. Okay? In the next class as well, we will have a deep C1 level discussion that you can use these terms, these words, and of course phrases that we are going to discuss in Ielts you can use. In writing task 2, speaking part 3. Why not? So it will be a kind of hard discussion for everybody, But if you'd like to participate in this session, we are waiting for you. Okay, just I need time to break, and just 5 minutes later, see you. If you have any questions, you can see our WhatsApp numbers directly. You can ask. Okay, see you 5 minutes later. Bye bye for now.